The storm hit Karen Street like a vengeful ghost, tearing roofs apart and flooding dreams. Lila, a single mother and nurse, saw her neighbors' despair and acted. She turned her garage into a relief hub, stacking blankets, canned food, and water for families left homeless. Her hands trembled as she worked late, driven by the cries of kids she'd known since they were in diapers. But the Karen Street HOA, led by Mark, a man with a smile as fake as his title, had other plans. He slapped Lila with a $5,000 fine for unauthorized community activity and aesthetic violations. Her heart sank. The money was her savings for her daughter's college. Lila confronted Mark at the next HOA meeting, her voice shaking but resolute. "People are suffering, Mark. You're fining me for helping." The room buzzed with tension. Mark leaned back, smug, his polished shoes tapping. "Rules are rules, Lila. Your garage looks like a junkyard." Sarah, a fiery retiree who'd lost her porch to the storm, stood up, slamming her fist on the table. "You're a tyrant, Mark. This isn't about rules, it's about your ego." The crowd erupted, some cheering, others shouting defenses of the HOA's standards. Lila's eyes burned with tears, but she held her ground, her calloused hands gripping a stack of relief receipts. The conflict exploded when Sarah leaked the fine to a local reporter. By morning, news vans lined Karen Street. Headlines screamed, "HOA fines hero nurse for disaster aid." Social media erupted, hashtags like "Justice for Lila" trending. Mark doubled down, calling Lila's efforts a publicity stunt. But the community rallied. Neighbors picketed the HOA office, holding signs that read, "Humanity over bureaucracy." Lila, overwhelmed, spoke at a press conference, her voice cracking. "I just wanted to help my neighbors. I didn't expect this war." Her daughter, Mia, clung to her side, whispering, "You're my hero, Mom." The legal backlash hit hard. A pro bono lawyer, moved by Lila's story, filed a lawsuit against the HOA for abuse of power. Evidence surfaced. Mark had inflated fines to fund his own home renovations. The courtroom was a battlefield. Lila testified, her voice steady now, recounting every sleepless night spent aiding others. Sarah's petition, signed by 200 residents, was presented as proof of community support. Mark's defense crumbled. His lies exposed, he resigned in disgrace. The judge ruled in Lila's favor, voiding the fine and ordering HOA reforms. Cheers filled the courtroom, but Lila's victory felt hollow. Back home, Lila sat in her quiet garage, staring at the empty relief shelves. The storm had passed, but the scars remained. Neighbors were rebuilding, but trust in the community was fractured. Mia hugged her, saying, "You did the right thing, Mom." Lila nodded, but her heart ached. She'd won the battle, but the cost division, betrayal, and exhaustion felt like a loss. The wooden sign outside her house, now weathered, still bore Sarah's note, "HOA fines hero for helping." It was a reminder of her fight, but also of a community torn apart by pride and power. What do you think, was Lila's fight worth the cost to her community? How would you balance justice with unity in a crisis like this?